Hello my friends, today we're going to make vegan, gluten-free meatballs in our solar oven, the GoSun Fusion. This recipe is very simple with just a handful of ingredients and super satisfying. So to start off, in terms of ingredients, we will need one 16-ounce package of Beyond Beef plant-based ground beef. So you can see no soy, no gluten, lots of protein, and it is actually pretty tasty. Flaxseed meal. Garbanzo bean flour. You can use a turkey rub or an Italian seasoning blend of your choice. 1 teaspoon of salt. And a little bit of cooking spray. Let's get started. Okay, so let's put our meatballs together. You're going to need a bowl in order to be able to mix up all the ingredients, and we'll start with taking our Beyond Beef and dumping it into the bowl. Make sure your beef is not frozen, obviously. Boom. To that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of garbanzo bean flour, 1/8 cup of flaxseed meal. Don't worry, the final product will not taste like garbanzo or flaxseed. And 1 teaspoon here of salt. We're also going to add our turkey rub. So we're gonna add a lot of this turkey rub. You're going to need 1.5 tablespoons. So there's half. There's 1.5. So I like using turkey rub, but if you want this to have more of an Italian-like seasoning, then you might want to consider either adding some oregano on top of this or using a different type of Italian seasoning altogether. You can just buy like pre-made Italian seasoning in the store. I don't like my meatballs to taste so much like oregano. I think it's a little bit too overpowering. So I prefer turkey rub. And if you want a little hint of Italian seasoning, just add 1/2 teaspoon of oregano to this. All right, now we take a fork and mash it all together. You don't need to add anything else. Just mix it all up until it is fully incorporated. Meatballs are a very kind of forgiving recipe, and you can prepare them in all different types of ways. If you prefer them to be more garlicky, then you can add a minced garlic clove. Some people prefer to have diced onion in them. You can add up to 1/4 cup of diced onion to this if you would like, but make sure that that onion, that 1/4 cup of onion, is very well diced, very, 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 very finely diced. All right, now we're ready to form our meatballs with this. But first we're gonna take our spray and spray our tray so that nothing sticks to it. Then you're gonna take really, really clean hands and some kind of a scooper or measurement device, or even a spoon could work, to help us make sure that all of the meatballs have the same size. And you're going to form your balls. Ta-da! And just line the whole tray with as many meatballs as you can make. These are all of our meatballs, and before we put them outside to cook, we're gonna give them one last spray, just a quick spray, to make sure that they don't stick and that they get nice and crispy on the outside. So we have our meatballs here ready to go. And we're gonna put them inside our GoSun and set this up so that our food can cook. All right, that looks good. And this will need to cook for about 45 minutes to an hour in full sun. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. It smells like meatballs should smell. And yet they're vegan. You can eat these meatballs by themselves. You can have them with a sauce, like a barbecue sauce. You can make a meatball sub sandwich with them. You can eat them in pasta. Just put them on top of your pasta, eat them with Parmesan. You can do all kinds of things with these meatballs. Bon appetit, my friends. Enjoy.